Happy Labor Day, class. It's Patrick. I'm back with some notes on the work for week 3, which is pretty limited, and it's really the first big week of class in that you'll be working on your first essay and getting a draft to me on Friday night, September 6th at 11:59 p.m., and you're going to email it to me at my Gmail account. And then you're going to look at a couple of PowerPoints. And I want you to note that there are no comp class assignments due this week, and there are no class discussions due this week. I really want you guys to just stay focused on generating the first draft of Essay 1. Next week we'll generate the second and final draft, and I'll probably get you the next 2 or 3 comp course assignments. If you are still having trouble getting access to comp course, please email me at my Gmail account, and I will help you as soon as I can. I'm sorry that some of you having trouble. What I can also do is if for some reason at all you weren't able to get through the first 2 quizzes by the deadline, let me know, and I'll make sure you have access to take the quizzes sometime this week. I think that's only fair. It seems like getting connected to comp class has been a legitimate problem for many of you. So let's rectify that, shall we? Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is the assignment sheet for our first essay. In it, all you're really doing is finding a 2 to 3 sentence passage in either one of the essays that doesn't make sense to you. So you read it and you go, I get the rest of what Sanders or what Lao Tzu is saying, but this passage just doesn't work. Your job is to then explain why that single idea is flawed in 3 different ways. It's a basic argumentative essay with some synthesis. By synthesis, I mean you'll be using a couple quotes from the source that you're writing about. So grading givens. You got to have a summary of the article in question, a thesis that reveals what you will prove and how you will do so, a body that remains on topic, a works cited page, MLA formatting and standard 12-point font. Okay, so without that stuff, I can't grade it. It's just not up to norms for basically any English class in a college in America. Yeah. I don't want to change the color scheme to improve performance. Okay. Grading rubric. So half of your grade is the quality of your argument. Summary. You want to get in about, for this essay, you should be done summarizing Sanders in, I'd say, 5 to 7 sentences, and you should be done with Lao Tzu in 3 to 5 sentences. That's my best estimate. In fact, with Lao Tzu, I'd say 4 to 6 is probably the better estimate. Thesis, does it reveal what you'll prove and how you'll prove it? So it's not just you saying more classically than I will, this idea is lame, and here are 3 reasons why. You're going to more articulately state that, and take your time. A thesis statement in an English 120 essay can be 2, 3, 4 sentences. It's no big deal. Do you have enough evidence? Does your evidence make sense? Do you avoid generalizations? Is your argument organized? Does your conclusion answer the question, so what? So in other words, do you do more than restate your thesis? Whatever the essay is about, if you're looking at how Tim Sanders views business or how he views love, or if you're looking at how Lao Tzu views government, tell us how writing this essay clarified your views on the subject. Business, love, government, what have you. You could take 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences to just do that part of the conclusion. And start it with a 2 to 3 sentence rehash of what you proved. That's no big deal. And you need to use 2 to 3 quotes from the essay in question. Sentence quality. Looking at wordiness and word choice. Make sure that you avoid wordiness and avoid poor word choice. Use commas correctly. I've got some stuff for that. Do you avoid slang and contractions that do not indicate possession? So can't, we need cannot. Don't, we need do not. Okay? But possession, Sanders' essay, Laozu's point of view, those are fine. Adherence to MLA format. Do you put headers and page numbers in the right place? Do you properly introduce and when necessary explain all quotes? Make sure quotes don't just come out of nowhere. Introduce the quote before you give it to us. Give us a little context. Does your quote need to be explained? Take 2-3 sentences to explain it. That's fine. Format and cite all quotes according to MLA format. And do you cite all paraphrases? Is your works cited page excellent? We'll look at that later. And those are some tips. Timeline. You're going to email me your drafts as soon as you can. I'm going to turn those around quickly and send you notes on your papers quickly. If that means for some of you I have to extend the deadline for your first paper, I will do it. Okay. So that's that. And let's look at the PowerPoints. Plagiarism prevention is pretty good, along with the MLA videos you watch from the Purdue Owl. If you check out this PowerPoint, you should be able to get through the essay, at least the first draft, without plagiarizing. If I need to send everybody a new video based on the first draft to help you avoid plagiarism, I'll do it. So just read through this. It's pretty clear. And if not, ask me questions. And then finally, the first grammar and punctuation handout is me giving you tips on how to avoid all the major grammatical and punctuation mistakes that everybody tends to make on their first essay in English 120 or its equivalent across the nation. So you're going to watch a couple of videos on sentence structure at that link. Oh, I wonder who made them. Maybe me. Refresher on clauses. This will all be in concert with the videos. Complex sentences, compound sentences, the fanboys, what gets italicized, what words, when to use quotation marks, when to use commas, the big culprit, right? When to use a semicolon, subject-verb agreement, avoiding slang, and avoiding wordiness. So that's what we're doing. And if you have any more questions, let me know. I am going to be running a conference up North Napa County tomorrow, part of Wednesday, and Thursday. So I might be slow on the response time, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I'll start grading your contributions to the class discussion this past week as soon as I can. You might not see your grades on that till about Friday or maybe even next Saturday, just because of this conference. So, but please, please, please email me if you have any questions. All right, and again, no comp class assignment this week. So get that situated. If you need access to comp class, again, to get the first 2 quizzes done, let me know. I'll help you out. All right? So that's about it, everybody. I hope you all have a great week. I hope you all had an awesome, Labor Day. And I hope your favorite baseball teams are doing well, and I hope your families are doing well, and I hope your friends are doing well. And I'm really just stalling until I can find the stop button. And I hope America's doing well. I hope so many people are doing well. Again, here we go. Oh, all right, I'm done. Bye, guys. Have a good night.